KC24, your local election headquarters. Despite the state certifying the midterm election 4 days ago, one race remains in question. It's the 16th state Senate district, and that includes Fresno, Kings, Tulare, and Kern counties. The GOP candidate David Shepard requested a recount, citing procedural irregularities after losing to the incumbent and Democrat Melissa Hurtado by just 20 votes.
Our Ben Morris joining us live now from the Fresno County Election Warehouse, where the recount process began for County Clerk James Coos and his staff. Ben.
Yeah, we're here outside this warehouse where the day just wrapped up for these workers at 4. And leading up to this here on day 1, workers have just been trying to find and gather those ballots before they could even begin the recount process. Fresno County is one of the 4 making up State Senate District 16, including Tulare, Kern, and Kings counties. Fresno County began their portion of the recount today, while Kern County will begin their recount tomorrow. Kings County has told us they'll be starting their count on the 27th, with Tulare the first to start the process.
It's part of the job, and it's part of having an open process where anyone has this opportunity to make this request.
David Shepard, though unavailable for interview today, told us after requesting the recount last week that he had concern over uncounted ballots and disagreements over the way votes were processed.
I think that it's only fair that with a margin this tight, that we do our due diligence and we make sure that the will of the people is conveyed via the November 8th election.
Melissa Hurtado, who's already been sworn in, providing a statement today, citing the right of anyone to request a recount, but saying, quote, "My campaign does not anticipate the recount changing the outcome of my election as state senator in Senate District 16. Officials in Fresno and Tulare counties today saying they are very confident votes were tallied correctly the first time around.
When we get to actually counting the ballots, I don't believe that there's going to be any discrepancies.
State law states that the requester is responsible for paying for the recount and that they will be reimbursed if overturning the election. In Fresno County, officials are estimating it could cost around $15,000. In Kings, which is counting by hand, officials estimate it costing over $62,000. Kern and Tulare not providing exact estimates. We should note it has not been reported whether David Shepard has picked up any votes since asking for this recount. And in Fresno, Kern, and Tulare counties, they'll be likely using voting machines in this process. Fresno's projecting that process to take 4 to 5 days, while Kern and Tulare do not have an exact timeline. In Kings, because of the hand count, they're expecting this is going to take about 14 days to do this whole recount. So we might not know the final of this election for some time. Reporting live in Fresno, Ben Morris, KC24, local news that matters.